All right, what's going on, you guys? Brian here with a quick recap of the Jay Briscoe Celebration of Life tribute show that AEW taped last week after Dynamite under the Ring of Honor banner. Um, it, like I said, of course, last week a very emotional week for wrestling fans, wrestlers that knew Jay Briscoe, who was taken away at the age of 38 in a very serious and tragic car accident that not only took his life, but the life of the other driver that was involved, as well as seriously injuring Jay Briscoe's two daughters. And I know today I actually I did actually ordered a shirt for that, because last week, everybody wanting to show their support and show their sympathy and making shirts about Jay Briscoe. I actually got one I ordered off of Amazon that I saw that was really nice, and I will be right back. Uh, so, this is the one that I got. I don't know if you guys can see it. It says "See no or Fear no evil." Jay Briscoe, and 1984 to 2023. Uh, Actually, that's, as you can see, it's got four different pictures of Jay Briscoe on it. Um, and I got that, and then I have two more coming in the coming days that I also ordered that that are just a picture of him by himself with, rest in peace, or Jay Briscoe, and the year that he was born, and to the year that he died, that he passed away. But let's get into this AEW, or this Jay Briscoe celebration of life episode that uh, AEW and Tony Khan put on. It was taped last week after Dynamite and was uploaded today on Ring of Honor's official YouTube channel, as well as Honor Club, for free. I would recommend checking it out. It is. There were some moments that were emotional, specifically when they were talking to different wrestlers that knew Jay Briscoe, as well as the Briscoe family over the years in Ring of Honor. We started off with Wheeler Yuta retaining the Ring of Honor Pure Championship in the opening match. We heard from Samoa Joe. We heard words from Samoa Joe, who obviously, you know, it he it there was a lot of emotion in Samoa Joe's words, and you could see that it really, you know, that Jay meant a lot to all of the wrestlers that knew him, whether in the ring or outside of the ring. So Samoa Joe said words. Adam Cole said words, not only in the sit down promo that he did, but also in an in ring segment. Speaking of Adam Cole, they actually showed Jay Briscoe versus Adam Cole, a fight without honor from Final Battle 2014, where Jay Briscoe defeated Adam Cole to remain the Ring of Honor World Champion. We heard from Matt Hardy, Marina Shafir, who is married to Roderick Strong in real life, and Roderick Strong, of course, has had classic battles with Jay Briscoe. She wanted to be a part of this show, or of this particular tribute. She was victorious. We heard from Christopher Daniels, who cut a really an emotional promo, or cut it. Speaking of that, they showed throughout the night. They showed, or throughout the show, the tribute show, they showed a lot of Jay Briscoe's matches, uh, like the one that was he where he took on Christopher Daniels from Survival of the Fittest. I believe it was 2016. I could be wrong. We saw, we heard from Eddie Kingston, who cut an emotional promo, or cut an emotional promo about Jay Briscoe, saying he missed him, he misses him, and two, he'll see him. He'll see him again someday. Uh, we had, speaking of Eddie Kingston, he was in action on this show. QT, he defeated QT Marshall. We heard from Austin Gunn, Ryan Nemeth, Stokely Hathaway, doing promos about Jay. We saw the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Athena in action. She defeated Madison Rayne. We heard from B.J. Whitmer and Zane Decker. We saw Juice Robinson defeating Brandon Cutler. Prince Nana said words about Jay Briscoe. Yuka Sakazaki defeated Sandra Moon. They showed the Briscoe brothers versus the Kings of Wrestling from Final Battle 2006, where the Briscoes won. Of course, the Kings of Wrestling were Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero. We heard from Claudio Castagnoli saying a few words about Jay Briscoe. And then in the main event, Claudio Castagnoli retained the Ring of Honor World Championship over Christopher Daniels after using the Jay Driller to defeat Daniels and remain Ring of Honor World Champion. So my thoughts on the tribute, it was very emotional. I think, what, to hear the words from Samoa Joe about Jay Briscoe, Adam Cole, Christopher Daniels, Matt Hardy, and all of them, it was from people that knew Jay Briscoe, that knew what kind of man he was, and knew him and had a lot of respect for him. And and it's and you know and they said how they miss him, they love him, they love his family, and and all that stuff. It was very emotional, to say the very least. So with that in mind, this has been my Jay Briscoe Celebration of Life tribute show recap. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time. See ya.